A student walks through the Goldman Center doors. Text reads, Goldman Center for Student Accessibility. Faculty's role ensuring accessibility. Students fill an auditorium as a professor speaks. Kathryn Fernandez, JD, Executive Director for Campus Accessibility, ADA/504 Coordinator, speaks.
Under Title III of the Americans with Disabilities Act, Tulane University is a public accommodation, meaning that anyone who wants to come to Tulane or work at Tulane should have full and equal access to all the benefits, programs, anything having to do with campus life. Tulane University is also a recipient of federal funds, so it falls under Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973.
Patrick Randolph, Director of the Goldman Center, speaks.
So we always encourage professors when they have questions or concerns about students that are registered with us, or even just other students in their class that they may have concerns about, we encourage them to give us a call. They can go online and submit a concerns report, and that would get routed to us as well. We also welcome them just to check in anytime it's convenient for them, and they can talk with a member of our staff. We also do some outreach too and try to connect with professors via departmental staff meetings, a wide array of resources to connect with the Goldman Center, and we really want to tailor it to fit each individual professor's needs and interests. We can meet them wherever they are and however they need.
A student moves through a campus building with a service dog. Tony Weiss, faculty, speaks.
You know, it's hard for students, especially if they're coming from an environment, a smaller high school, parents that have been their real advocate, and then they come to college and suddenly they have to be their own advocate.
Crystal Cleary, PhD, faculty, speaks.
As a best practice, I would suggest never telling a student that they have a particular disability. It is not our role to diagnose the students. The onus is on the student to set up the testing contract and to bring the professors into the loop and explain what accommodations they may need and be able to assert that their accommodations are their legal right and not a special privilege.
Amy Vertasnik, student, speaks.
I chose Tulane without thinking about disability because I didn't really have them at the time. Because I won the genetic lottery, I have 3 genetic disabilities that affect my hearing, my balance, and my sleep. What professors can do to help specifically deaf or hard of hearing students is to really just take the extra time to make sure your videos are captioned. And if they are captioned, please turn them on. Talking clearly when they're giving their lecture.
Ramon Zelaya, staff therapist, speaks.
It'd be very beneficial to the student for professors to try to be understanding about what might be going on and not to apply any additional pressure that the student might be already feeling.
Faculty members are part of the puzzle of creating a fully accessible environment for the students that they're educating. The best way to do that is to make sure that you keep on top of the communications from the Goldman Center for Student Accessibility.
It is really simple to receive an automated message from the Goldman that prompts us to upload our exam. The students do all of the scheduling.
The faculty member's responsibility then is to make sure that those accommodations are appropriately implemented.
If a faculty member has questions about the Goldman Center or about student accommodations and accessibility, then they can also just come to the Goldman Center and talk to people here. It's all online. You get reminders before any assessment. Yeah, it's so streamlined.
The sun rises behind the trees on campus. Text reads, call Goldman with accommodations questions. Utilize the Goldman Testing Center. Review all Goldman emails. Accessibility.tulane.edu, Goldman@tulane.edu, 504-862-8433. The Tulane University logo appears.